If we actually have like reserve officers that are waiting here, right?
How you doing?
Exactly.
Hello.
SWAT is very
How can I help
numbers
you?
dependent to work,
I'm
right?
here to see Deputy Walker.
'Cause,
Oh,
How he is.
there you go.
perfect.
Let's see how it is.
You
Hello.
want me to go 42 for this?
Stop talking to us the moment a pretty lady walks in. Jesus.
I can go off duty for this if you need.
How long are you gonna be?
It'll be like a little bit. It's a meeting about a event coming up.
You on duty's fine right now. So I know where you are.
Service.
All right. Do you want to go somewhere up here, or do you want to go outside? Up to you.
Upstairs is fine.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty.
You ready? You can drive.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Or do you want me to drive?
But I got quite a few
Yeah,
ideas
Cowboy
that we
has
could
it
work
parked
with.
up.
Yeah, I saw that bulletin board post, so I figured like inside's probably better than outside.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, yeah, let's talk about some ideas. Obviously, there's the whole thing where we could just have some people bring in technology that we've worked with that's adaptable to this city. There's a good amount. I'm gonna move real quick. So I'm
Yeah,
just observing
that
things.
broken printer, right? I've sat there.
Yeah, all good. But yeah, like 3/4 of our technology and research is actually transferable to this city. So there's quite a few things that we could show. Um, one of which would really be like a major, I guess, game changer. So I don't know if we're going to show that one off, but uh, there's a couple projects that we could think of working with. It, for instance, there's a ranger that we've been working on, one that can see day, night, thermal, some sort of binoculars kind of modification. But we're going to be trying to make that public within this week. And I'm thinking it could be something we could even squeeze out tomorrow or even a little bit before the event this coming Friday. Or is it Saturday, correct?
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. I don't know. I like what kind of theme is this going for again? You said it's going to be a dance. It's supposed to be at the university. It's going to be something that's going to get everyone's attention, not just people enthused with science, but you're going to try and, I guess, throw the net out.
Yeah, since the concept of the party was science themed, it's very funny how we got to that topic, but it is science themed. And I thought since Humane Labs is a new business, you guys are out there applying for your business license, and you have renovations. I heard it was renovated.
Yes, it has been. It's all ready. It's just SBA threw locks on the doors for some reason, and those locks shouldn't be in those specific spots. So I really need to meet with them soon about getting this lease sorted. They haven't responded back yet.
Yeah, so I figured it would actually be a good thing to incorporate some science into this. Like before everyone gets started, get them warmed up with presentation, game, and then the rest of the evening could just be like dancing and snacks and just lighthearted good fun. But why dress like scientists and not take the opportunity to hear at least a little something about science? And what you guys got cooking up is like really cool.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate the opportunity. I guess all cards on the table. What I'm asking is, do you want like baking soda volcanoes, or do you want like some of the crazier projects we've tried to introduce to cities that, might scratch people's heads a bit?
Well, I mean, are you guys going to be working on baking soda volcanoes?
No, but I just figured like what's the range here? How tame should it be? How
Yeah, so no, let's take the head scratchers because people certainly had a lot of questions for you guys at City Hall.
of course.
So maybe this might answer some questions or even create some more, but either way, people are going to want to learn more.
Newly discovered life forms, new technology, that kind of sort.
You guys have aliens?
We don't call them aliens. They're not from the stars.
Like deep sea creatures?
Sometimes, yeah. It's
Oh,
the one that poked my eye
yeah.
out. Got photos of Frankie.
Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome. Because I don't dive, so I am curious what happens besides,
Well,
the usual shark attack.
we're probably going to need to preface that the waters in this city are safe and that the issue would not arise here. But Yeah, it was very much a crisis for our city when it happened. But yeah, we have nothing but documentation about those matters. That's why I was thinking a projector would be kind of nice to show some of the wilder times, but just as much, we can prepare photographs and documents beforehand that we can hand out, just so people can kind of see what we've worked on, and as well as that, we can probably show some other schematics like I showed you that we've worked on in the past, some, I guess, more out there technology. For instance, the biggest, I guess, rush for our people back at the old Humane was like the ending of that whole atomic family era. So the space race was coming to a halt, and the outlining research beyond that, not just going to the stars, but boring into the Earth or going to the deepest point in the ocean, things like that. We're still around. Um, we were building new vehicles and all sorts of new technology for the next step in humanity. So there's quite a bit there that we could try and focus on too. That was a major focus in Liberty.
Anything like you would see in Back to the Future?
Sort of. There was a big discussion about us creating vehicles of the next step in humanity, and we went two ways. Mary Jane worked on the Ocean Crawler project, so she built a vehicle that could, move on land, but also float on water, go underwater as a submersible, and as well as that drive on the bed of the ocean. And I built a car that could go up into the sky.
And did it actually fly, or was this like movie stunts?
It can hover. The flying is still not worked out. But yeah, I brought some of that technology over to this city.
See, I don't think anything like that. That's really cool, but that's not something that would be ready by Saturday.
No, I mean, I don't know, maybe. That's the whole thing. I really need to talk to the feds before I work on that project. But yeah, the we had a good relationship with the feds back in LC, so hoping that it stretches out to here.
Okay. And did you have any ideas for like? I told you I wanted them to have like something that they'd really have to pick their brains on, like a game that they could play to get them warmed up.
Anchor Point Bingo.
What?
Yeah. So with the Gateway project that we work on, we have to teach a lot of different, I guess, codes and philosophies to people so that they're not exposed to greater dangers. Anchor points is a major one that we talk about, like the grandfather paradox. Like you can't kill your own grandfather in the past because you wouldn't exist to do it. It's a paradoxical situation. So if someone tried to say undo the death of their mother, they'd be stuck in a paradox. It's an anchor point. It's something that made them who they are. So uh, I guess maybe like a game to start off, like icebreakers. We could
Yeah.
do, like what's an anchor point, what's not, and then after that we could get some sort of scavenger hunt going with. Oh my God, my voice. But maybe matching blueprints to different projects, like based on the name, because a lot of the names of our projects were pretty definitive of what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's something I was thinking of, like, because I I didn't even know that Bryce has never seen the university. I was just like, really? The doors have always been open here. You've never been here?
Yeah, I
So
was
like,
there before I got hired on. It's a huge place.
yeah. So like any opportunity to get them to see more of the campus too.
So yeah, I'll try to create some sort of scavenger hunt or like matching game where whoever gets the most correct answers on the descriptions of the projects and the blueprints of them or the concept drawings, uh, that'd be a good one. But
Okay.
playing around with philosophies, we'll try and think of more games that we can make, like that Anchor Point Bingo. Try and just have a whole sorts of different activities, pin the tail on the donkey sort of stuff.
Well, it's not a 10-year-old's party, so
But
and
like
that's
trying to science those games up.
yeah.
I'm not trying to make it children's themed, but I think in order to tap into what we do at Humane, you have to have that childlike imagination. So we're gonna have to go back to our roots a little bit and try and engage the people.
Okay. And do you have any ideas about, like, for the best team? Like, what would they win? Because everyone loves to be a winner.
Well, would it be
Like, are there any opportunities that Humane Labs can offer? Or if you guys aren't offering tours to, like, the public as of yet, maybe, like, an exclusive tour for the winning team?
there's quite a few things that we could think up. I was gonna say to start off, we could do a all, access private tour of Humane Labs, all the different projects we're working on, or even something along the lines of the first exclusive private tour on our submarines when we get them out here.
That sounds awesome.
We have four-seater submarines that we're going to be trying to move over to Los Santos here, and usually we have a crew go, but we used to also have people just pilot it and take around interested, locals and residents of the city, show them different features of the ocean.
Okay, so I would probably leave it as, like, a private tour. So if you
Okay.
can't get the submarine, then it's a tour of the facility. So no matter what, they're still getting a tour. But if you can get the submarine, they'd be, like, really shocked to hear, like, they're gonna get, like, the first exclusive tour underwater.
Oh yeah, I really anticipate that we're going to have the submarines here. That's such a minor project that we've worked on.
God, I want to see an octopi so bad. Like a cute little pod of them. I love them. That's, like, my favorite animal.
There's a lot out there.
Like, when I found out that they use colors to communicate, I was just like, that's so like me. And they're playful, but they're intuitive. They can also be a little bit dangerous. Like, they're very versatile creatures. I love them.
I can definitely send all these ideas out to my people, and by Friday they'll help me out with it. If not, I'll make sure that I have enough time set out to work on this because I'm very interested in trying to get some games going, get some people's minds going with Humane. I feel like, especially with the current climate, people are too caught up in either criminal life or civilian life or legal life. There's no innovation. There's just conflict right now.
Yeah. Even with the businesses, it's just like, for 5 seconds, can we get everybody out of their day to day mindset? Get them to focus on something different. Get their
Something
mind to, like,
greater,
oh yeah, open up in new ways. I think
of
it'd be really
course.
good for the people.
Well, yeah, I think I got some ideas going, and I know what I should be doing for this event. And thank you again for this opportunity. It's going to be fun. But yeah, just let us know when to have that shepherd's crook pull us off, or when the curtain's closing for the dance, because we want to make sure that all the other aspects of it are going to be there. I
Okay,
don't
so
want to step over the Funkalicious.
oh no, no, see, they're gonna be the catalyst that gets everybody to switch from, like, science to party mode. So once
Perfect.
presentation, like, maybe you can help warm them up into the game. Maybe some of the clues will be in the presentation, and then it sends them off on their scavenger hunt to build their own little blueprints, if that's what it's gonna be. And then once that's over, the winners are announced. That's when we get Frank up on stage, and then the party starts.
That'd be amazing. But yeah, private tours and just kind of ground floor access to new things going on at Humane. That'd be probably a good reward that we could hand out.
Okay. So I would say, if anything, once you have it more detailed with your team, just send me, like, um, what presentations are gonna be for. I see if I can get with the SBA to get that same board that you had at the career fair installed for the dance, so that way you have something that you can display your projects. And I would say, yeah, just a short list of what the projects are. It doesn't have to be, like, completely in depth, but at least bullet points, so that way
Yeah,
I
and
can
the
break it down
name,
to the mayor. And
of
then the
course.
game, how it's gonna play out, the objective for people, the prize, like you said, a private tour, so that way I can give him, because he loves having everything all detailed out and listed, so that way he knows the flow of everything. Before every council meeting, we do this.
Very appreciative of having all these different groups in the city, whether it's government or civilians, be enthusiastic for the lab. Thank you again.
Yeah, and if there's anything that you want from City Hall, like a paycheck or anything, just let us know because your time is valuable, and we
We'll be
really
good for the
appreciate having you
start,
there.
yeah. But thank you. Oh, but yeah, let me show you out. I hope you make it back safe, and I will reach out to you with would you prefer fax or
Oh yeah, fax is perfectly fine.
okay. So I figured it'd be weird to mail those kinds of documents. But yeah. Thank you again.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this.
Same.
Good people.
That's that tiny button there.
Ooh, whose car? Oh, and there they go. That is a very cute car. Let me guess, they were able to get a cheetah for... I love the pink stripe, it's so cute. It's like Powerpuff. Okay, so presentation, game, private tour, and mummy. And then it's dance time! Yay! So we're all gonna get to be like little pretend scientists for the day. Oh, that was weird. I want... Alright, so if you... I'm seeing through a lot of stuff I don't think I should see through. What's cool, so we can actually get a demonstration of the items. In a Torna submarine? See, my only thing is that are there any cars big enough? They would have to probably get themselves to the location. But I think it's good that Humane will be setting it up so that way, if they can get the submarine, like I'd wait. Maybe just so it's not like they're waiting forever. I would say give it 30 days. And somewhere in the next 30 days, they'll get the tour scheduled. If they can get the submarines, awesome. You're going to get a submarine tour. If you can't, well, here's your exclusive tour of Humane. Perfect. Your wish has been fulfilled. Or your winnings have been paid out. Whatever you want to call it.
Oh, dude, nice car.
Excuse me.
Wait. Yo, I love the ride.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Take it easy, man.
You too. That's when I realized I didn't lock the door. It's locked now. I know. Carly, you are so cute. You turn heads wherever you go, sweetie. Oh. I think I get what he meant by bingo. So there are supposed to be like specific things you're supposed to have on your bingo card. I think it might even be helpful to give everyone like different cards if that's possible. So that way you can't look at somebody else's and then just take their notes. You have to build your own. I don't know, do we want to try to get you registered? Let's make that a Friday thing. Maybe I'm just loving the sun. I definitely took my time with that. Pretty car. over. Alright. I really want to open.